Hello. How's everyone doing today on this mighty fine Sunday afternoon? A very lovely Sunday afternoon. I figured since we're going to be taking a look at works of art today that I should be someone who is one with art. So of course I am Bob Ross. How is everyone doing today? Also, I was in a rush and doing errands, thus the fast food, dinner, lunch. I don't know. What do you call the meal you eat at 3 o'clock? So in the 10 minutes I've been home, there was no way in heck I was getting the whole Mando suit on. So I felt, channel the Bob Ross. It's an artistic stream today. It's the community challenge stream. It's the monthly community challenge stream. Every month we do this with the community. It's a little challenge. This month's theme it's Halloween, but I didn't want to be as limiting. I didn't want it like Halloween costume, right? That's spooky, yes, but I want to open the floor. So if you 3D printed a Bob Ross afro and you that would count. So we're kind of spooky dress up time plus is kind of the theme for this Lupper. Yeah, it's Lupper. Hey Steve, how's the Tridex going? Ooh, random controller boards. So yeah, so I figured, I'll dress up for this stream. And at least this way I'm not wearing the full Mando suit and I'll be honest, sweating my off. So yeah. So I've started doing this and we're going to keep doing it because I think it works. The first 10 minutes of the stream, we're just going to hang out because people are still filing in because of notifications and whatnot. So if you don't want to miss the stream, make sure you ring the bell. I know that's the dumb cliche thing that every YouTuber says a million times, but if you ring the bell, you're more likely to get the notifications when I go live. Also, join the community Discord. Link in the video description. It's not a searchable Discord. That's how we hide from the bots. So the only issue with bots we got to worry about are those that happen to get their accounts compromised. So if you're on Discord, if you have a Discord account, enable two-factor authentication. Just do it. Just go do it now. We've had probably 5 or 6 accounts we've had to ban in the past month because they get hijacked and then they share porn links. So yeah, and then, oh yeah, I did do the @ I do an @ here in the Discord when I go live. So in the Discord, there's a channel for my videos and live stream chat. And when I go live, I do an @ here. So that's another reason to be on the Discord. So all the notifications. So subscribe, ring the bell, join the Discord. I would send carrier pigeons, but the PETA people didn't like that. So yeah. Now also, I took this guy out today. So we built the quad on Friday. So there's the rebuilt quad, all in its glory. If you didn't see, because we had a stream, I took it, put it together, but then I took it apart. So I got it finally together. I got the fancy standoffs. We have 2 grams to spare. It's 248 grams. And we did get it airborne today, and I did fly it around. Let me pull up the video here. Where is it? There it is. There we go. So I did fly it around today. I didn't crash it. Landings aside, because I can't land. I can't land. I'm still working on it. And yes, the video's poo-poo. This is what you see when you fly one of these in analog. I ain't no DJI quality here. Yeah, no digital video. So yeah, so I took it around. I got a little, there's like a community center near my house. They got these soccer fields that nobody's playing soccer on right now. So yeah, big open field. I can throw it around. And this is me landing. I'm very good at landing. See how I made it to the ground? Because that's landing, right? Landing is taking the object in the air and putting it onto the ground. Now there's different types of landings. All landings are successful. It's how much damage do you have to fix after and how many injuries you have to deal with. So all landings are successful. The point of landing is to get on the ground. Anything in the air will land at some point successfully. But then there's potential outcomes. Gotta try harder, need more content with exploding quads. Well, how about we just build quads? So yeah, so it flies really nice. The new camera in VTX, much better. I can actually see what I'm looking at. So yeah. And the art of flying is throwing yourself at the ground and missing. Exactly. Like, that's why I figured I'm in a big open field. Either I'm gonna hit the ground or I'm gonna hit myself. I'd rather do that than, you know, accidentally hit some kid at a park. Can taking off be considered skying? Exactly. No apron. Well, Bob Ross doesn't wear an apron. I was actually gonna wear the apron underneath this, but it wouldn't work. So yeah, so community challenge. Every month we do a community challenge. This month's theme was the October challenge dress up time. I'm very creative with the name. And the theme is very open-ended for this month. It's Halloween. Let's get spooky. It's spooky time. Spooky, scary skeletons. But I didn't want to do just Halloween. I didn't want to do just Halloween. So basically, if it's something you would see on Halloween, a costume, a prop, something you would see at Comic-Con, basically it's a very open-ended theme this month. And there's two categories. And there's the costume / cosplay, whatever you wear. It's basically something you wear. So for example, my Mandalorian armor set that I'm working on, you know, there's the helmet. That would be a costume or a cosplay, okay? So that would be in that category. And then the other category is props. So a blaster, you printed the Book of the Dead from the Mummy, like that would be a prop, okay? So those are the two categories. Now, there's a little bit more to the rules, but basically, if your prop is part of the costume, it's a costume entry. If you wanted to enter the prop by itself, you need to take a picture of it by itself. So it's basically, if it's an ensemble thing, you're in the cosplay section. If it's a standalone thing, you're in the standalone thing. So for example, I made it easy. I showed examples. This is a costume entry. There's me in my Mandalorian armor with my blaster. This is a costume, okay? And this is a prop entry. Simple. I reserve discretion. If something seems to be kind of fiddling the line between it, I'll make the call with input from the audience. And how does this work? How does this work? So, winners. There will be 3 winners tonight, okay? 3 winners. First winner is gonna be somebody in chat, because every stream we give away a spooled filament from Polymaker. Link is in the description. Go enter that contest at the end of the stream. We will do the draw. When will the stream end? I don't know. Because I have to do some work on my Mando armor. So if the contest doesn't take too long, we might go into working with that and do some painting. Just kind of wrap things up. We'll see. So enter now, because who knows when the stream ends. The other 2 winners are going to be the winner from the costume category and the prop category. They will each win a spool of filament from Polymaker, and also either a hat or a t-shirt off the Only Benchies store. So if you want to get one of these super awesome Only Benchies hats, well, you can go to the store and buy one yourself. Or if you want a t-shirt, you can also go to the store and buy it. But if you win, you get the choice of either a hat or a t-shirt, and I'll send it to you. Your choice too. I'll let you pick the color, and I get to pick the size though. Everyone gets extra small. No, you get to pick the size too. What if Warhammer 40 Buzz Lightyear figurine count as a prop? It would. Unfortunately, the contest is closed. So again, one of the things that I kind of have to enforce is this is my job. This is my job. I don't want to get banned off YouTube. So unfortunately, this is a Discord. The contest is entries in a Discord. To prevent bad actors, when I go live and I'm showing pictures from the Discord, that channel is locked. So unfortunately, you can't enter, because the last thing I need is somebody to post a picture of naughty things and that gets shown on YouTube, because then 2 things happen. 1, potentially I get a strike, a ban, and I'm gone for a little bit, and this is my job. So that kind of hurts me in financial ways that suck. 2, wow, it's having a real hard time with the face tracking, with the autofocus. It's like having a hard time with the autofocus. 2, to try and prevent that, I immediately have to take down the VOD. So immediately everything that's been on the stream, gone. I have to close the stream and immediately delete the VOD to try and like hit the panic button. So that's kind of what we have to do. So that's why, unfortunately, at the start of stream, I closed the channel. You can't enter anymore. So all the entries are there. The contest is up for several weeks to a month before we go live. So unfortunately, last minute, I can't really excuse it. So I need the Sasquatch cam to focus. Yeah, it's really focusing on the hair. So anyways, so how this works, as we go through, anything that stands out for either category, I will take a picture of, and we'll pick and choose. And I try to keep things, if two things I would be kind of near the same, I'll only pick one, okay? But at the end of going through all the entries, we'll have 4 choices that I made in each category. And then you pick the final. So I picked the top 4, and then you pick the final. And the reason it's 4 is because that's how many people you can, or how many options you have on polling on YouTube. So there we go. Tom Yum, 25 AED. I don't think I'm having a heart attack, but 25 AEDs is very much appreciated. My friend Don likes naughty things. There we go. Yeah, it's not a wig. I just took the hat off. Like all this is normally under the hat. Like when let's see here, I gotta. Yeah, see, it's all under the hat, right? Like it's all under the hat, right? So it's like, yeah. So, okay. So let's get to this. So first off here, Dustin. Poor thing starved to death. Oh, it's from Futurama. Oh, it's the, do these have a name? Okay, first entry, and I don't know if this is a prop or a costume. I'm gonna say it's a prop. I'm gonna say this is a prop because it's an accessory. It's while the getup is, yeah, you could wear this by itself, but this is a prop. I think this is a prop. Brain slug. Is it just brain slug? And then of course, to keep track of all the entries, we have the most expensive piece of software I own. This is like literally NSA level. Okay, so I have MS Paint here, and this is what we do. Okay, so there's entry 1 in the prop category, and you can't see it all because it's all, there we go, entry 1. There we go. Brain slug. Okay, and there we go. So yeah, that's actually, I kind of want the STL. How is that attached to your head? How do you have it attached to your head? Literally, is it Velcro? Can you just Velcro it to your head? WordPad. You can't use WordPad because it's an image. Okay. Mobile Dom. Really hard to get off the wall, but here's Stellan Gios's lightsaber hilt from the High Republic books. The crossguard in the books has a captive blade, kind of like Kylo Ren's. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's got like a little lightsaber blade. It's got like a hilt. Is it the hilt? Silly putty, super glue. Yeah, it's super glue. Just super glue it to your head. Those are really cool. Those are really cool. I don't know about you, but I got a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of lightsabers. I got a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of lightsabers. So this one looks really cool. Is it painted or that's a multi-material print? I think that's a, let's take a look here. Is that painted or is that multi-material? That's painted. That's painted. Painting is allowed. You are allowed to do post-processing for this contest. I will put you in the prop category, but I got a feeling there is going to be a lot of lightsabers. I got a feeling there is going to be a lot of lightsabers. Because kind of everyone's doing lightsabers. That's kind of the flavor of the month thing. Actually, it's been for a while. I have one somewhere. Okay, my first attempt at a helmet. It's not perfect, but my son thinks it's awesome, and that's what matters. Added post-processing pick, also made him a blaster or spear. Spear is my design for costume entry. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm assuming the helmet is okay. Yeah, the helmet's the only printed thing. Yeah. Yeah, because the rest is just a normal costume. Like you buy the rest. So the suit isn't printed, but the helmet is. Not bad. Yeah, for a kid's costume, like here, I'll be honest, let me grab mine. We actually tried it on the little guy today. So I've got, this is for Calvin. So as you can see, like you can still, like I did put some work into it. I did sand it, prime it, paint it. But I didn't do as much work as I did on my armor, simply for the fact that he's 4.5 and he's gonna outgrow this in like 3 months. So I'm not gonna spend, you know, all the time to build him a super realistic armor set that he's gonna wear once. So yeah, plus he's a kid and he falls. So I expect this to be broken. Also, when it comes to making armor for a little kid, holy heck, the scaling. So like my armor, everything's 100% or like 90%. With him, the helmet's 90%, the chest piece is 60%, the arms are like 70%, the thighs are 40%. Like it's, kids have weird proportions. Kids have very weird proportions. Like their heads are huge compared to their body. Okay. So that is really cool. I'll put you down as an entry for the costumes, but again, I got a feeling we're gonna be seeing a lot of Mandos. I mean, technically I have a Mando, so. Someone quote this. Quote what? Oh, weird proportion. Oh, you did a little blaster too. I didn't do a blaster for the little guy, just because you can't wear it at school anyway, so I wasn't gonna do a blaster, so. Oh, next month won't fit him. Yeah, there's no point spending a lot of time on kids' costumes. They go through them too quick. Just getting started on the kids' steampunk goggles. It's a remix of the thing. Added some spacing, combined parts, added a lever for the actual way to make. Okay, filament is silk copper. Ooh. Oh, those are cool. Okay, so it's multiple different pieces. It screws together. You need to find some like copper or brass. You need to use like brass screws on this, I think. This is asking for brass screws. And I like the not all the same with the blades. I like how you have the odd random different color, because that kind of gives it like a used appearance, like it's been broken and fixed. I actually kind of like that accent. These are really cool. I need to start doing more stuff like this. Like I need to, I know I'm working on the armor and whatnot, but I need to use my printers for more than just building printers. I need to do more of these. Deleted user. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So by the way, when I say enable two-factor authentication, this is why, because I know our ban list is very small. So the only people that have been banned on the Discord in the past month have been people that have had their accounts hacked and then posted links to naughty websites on my Discord. So unfortunately, this user, whoever this is, your account is compromised. Yeah, take care of that. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna put this in the entry because I have no idea who this is. Thomas, thank you for upgrading your membership. Squid Game mask. Oh, where's mine? Aha, I got one too. It's actually, these are fun print. It's amazing how easy you can do a costume. Like having a 3D printer opens up the possibilities so quickly for costumes. PETG Tough 2.0 went with the chisel look. Nice. But yeah, all you need is a hoodie and a 3D printer and you have a costume from the guy from the Octopus tournament. There you go. In progress, awaiting paint and dreadlocks. What? Oh, it's the alien. Alien? Or no, Predator. Alien? Predator? Alien vs. Predator? One or the other. Cephalopod Championship. Exactly! Low effort. He's a cat. He's a pumpkin cat. He's a pumpkin cat. So, okay, I'll put it in the costume category. You say it's a costume. Cat is not amused. I don't think can anyone find a picture of a cat with something on its head where the cat is amused? I don't really think that's a common thing. Yeah, again, deleted user. Enable two-factor authentication, people. Okay. 3D printing a Death Trooper helmet for DHCC Dutch Hero Comic Con, making the Polymaker deal. Nice. Work in progress. Work in progress. Dawn. Star Trek Type 2 phaser. Prop entry. Heavily modified file from that person. Gutted the STL to fit in batteries, buttons, and lights. Ooh, so it's functional. Nice. Couldn't fit an LED board that would fit, so I got custom PCB made with 16 NeoPixels on it. Okay. The hip pack is custom model to make it look like a tricorder and houses speakers for sound effects. Phaser and hip pack communicate wirelessly over Bluetooth and no noticeable delay. I got a bunch of help from... Okay, so this makes... This, when you push the button, makes this do noises. Oh, that is cool. 10 to 15 hours battery life. USB-C. Oh, shoot. And there's a video of it. Here, I'm give you a little promotion. So, printed in ASA. Fill, prime, sand, repeat. Normal paint stuff. There's the custom NeoPixel. That is cool. That is really well thought out. You can't hear because the noises. I got the sound turned down for you guys, but it makes the noises. That is really cool. Neat. You can see from all the Joshua Bardwell stuff, I've been watching a lot of quad stuff. Okay, yeah, that definitely gets an entry in the prop category. That definitely gets in the prop category. Okay. Running out of space. Okay. Orange Tabby wins, contest over. This is why you don't make the decision, Steez. We know of your bias towards felines, so. Whoop, a Majora's Mask. 3D printed, painted. It's a very cool one. See, we're gonna start getting to the point now, because I'm filling up the categories and it's like, there's props. Okay. So we got 4, so now we're gonna have to start knocking people out. Okay, I'm gonna make... it's cropped in, so this is what I... Oop, no, wrong button. This is what I see. So I'll start... We'll have to get creative in a bit, because we're gonna have to start knocking people out. Do you check out Ladrib? Yeah, I've like, once you start watching one, YouTube starts feeding you all this stuff. Ladrib, Rotor Riot, Bot Grinder, Omagog, like all of it. It starts like, oh! YouTube's like, oh, you bought a quad. You looked up a quad video. Let me spoon feed you every quad video from everyone ever for the next like month. Oh, that is cool. I'm assuming that's resin. That is that. What's the guy from? That's not the guy from Nightmare Before Christmas, is it? That's not the, what's his name? Spooky, or I can't remember. Painted models. So these are obviously all resin, I'm assuming. Boogie? Yeah, Boogie. But Boogie didn't have a sword and claws, I don't think. Oh, these are really cool. Headless Horseman. Slimer thing. So here's the thing. Technically, it's supposed to be 1 entry per category. So I'm gonna pick the Boogie. I like the texture. I like that looks very burlappy. There we go. Like that looks very burlappy. That actually looks really good. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. There we go. So yeah, so it's supposed to be 1 entry per category, but we'll let that. But here's the thing, that's not really a prop. Oh my god, yeah. You know what? I'll put it in the props. I'll put in the props over the Zelda one. Because if we're doing like a standalone wall-mounted prop thing, we're gonna go, this I think beats the Zelda. So we'll go there. So. No, it's not. I know it's not Oogie Boogie. It looks like it, but it's not. But yeah, 1 entry per category. Because if you enter multiple, I pick what your entry is. Good afternoon, Square Peg. DL44 needs some weathering, so it's not done yet, though. So hopefully you got an entry that's done later on, because this would be in like the going against that lightsaber. What if you trust the people doing the 2-factor authentication less? Well, that's your own choice, but I'd recommend doing it because all it takes is you to accidentally download something or whatever, and then your account gets compromised, and then so just finish this for as Eddie from Stranger Things. I haven't watched Stranger Things. I gotta watch Stranger Things. I've never watched Stranger Things. I want a cute little guitar you can use after a while, and settled on this. Makes a 3D printing, sculpting, and a lot of pain to get the effect. So that is a guitar, an axe. That is an axe. Is it usable? It looks like that's usable. That is cool. That is really cool. This is going to be a hard contest. This is going to be a hard contest, I got a feeling. Props. Oh my god, this is going to be... I know Dustin's is very simple, but it's very... Yeah. We're just going to put that there for now, and then we'll... And also, I'm going to move the camera over. There we go. There we go. Now I'm actually in frame, instead of, you know, me and Mr. Two-Face. Well, I don't... There might be other 2 factors, but I recommend having 2 factor of some form. Wolf mask. Ooh, that's a nice clean print. That's actually a really clean print, and that's without supports, I'm assuming. Or actually, no, this was printed vertically. So this did have supports. Yeah, you can see in the nose how the layer. So this was printed vertically. So there probably was a ton of supports on the inside, but if you don't see the damage, who cares? Because it's the inside. Wearables and props. Well, I only have the 2 categories, right? And so, yeah. Red Ranger. Okay, this is a costume. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Because wearables is costume, basically. So we got ourselves a Red Ranger. That's all printed and painted, multiple pieces. I do like these little indexing tabs there. That's actually really nice. That's one of the problems with when you do printing stuff in multiple parts, is making sure it lines up perfectly. Having some sort of index, especially conical index, so they find their home. It's really nice. That is really cool. Yeah, that goes in the costumes. That goes in the costumes. That's really cool. Costumes. What's wrong with my hair? Nothing. It's all natural. Nercu! What do we got here? We got a Tauntaun. And actually, oh shoot, this is my message from a couple days ago. Okay, we don't have as many entries for this contest compared to previous ones. Okay, so the head is 3D printed. So the head's 3D printed. Oh, this is a costume. Oh, this is a costume. Oh yeah, because you wear the, yeah, okay. I see it now, I see it now. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so it's like the costume of the man riding the horse, basically. Oh, that is cool. Okay, put there for now. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5. Okay. Okay. Sophial. The Loki helm or crown. Very clean print. That is a very clean print. This is not 3D printed, so count me out of the challenge. I just want to share my lightsaber I built back in 1999 with junk I found in the storeroom. Just remember I had this stored somewhere last year and pulled it out of the shelf. Oh, that's cool. So for those that don't know how the lightsabers were made in the original Star Wars, a lot of them are like camera equipment. It's straight up like just bits and pieces from like faucets and like random stuff you would find like a hardware store, and they just kind of like glued it together, welded it together into like a shaft looking thing, like how they made the original lightsabers. They're just made out of junk, like literally. Where's my paintbrush? Right here. Actually, oh shoot. Okay, I had a paintbrush on my desk. Oh yeah, here's the taunt. Okay, yeah, that's cute. That's cute as hell. Yeah, that definitely. We'll add that picture just to. So Nurq, if you're here, is that like from like did you find that? Okay, so I'm sorry, Power Ranger kid, but Tauntaun kid kind of wins out there, I think. So is this like something you designed? Because it's 3D printed for the head, but then it goes with the ensemble. So the rule when it came to like, my rule when it came to like, as long as part of the costume is 3D printed, it's entry. So. Kit bashing. Yeah, the original lightsabers are all kit bashed. Zelda sword, 105 centimeters tall PLA. Ooh. Very clean, very clean. And that's just printed. So that would go against the sword. See, I like the phaser just for the amount of work that went into it. Yeah, I think we're gonna pass on the Zelda sword. That's a very nice sword though. Okay, ooh, Mando, here we go. Never ending project, Boba Fett. Armor 3D printed and paint, or 3D painted and 3D, English, I can speak English. 3D printed and painted by me for his every time doing cosplay. Okay, so you're going for it with the, actually making it flat. Not cheating like I am. See, I would have suggested to spend more time trying to blend these seams before going to painting. Bondo, spot, and putty filler is your friend. Yeah, you can see the there we go. There we go. Okay. So yeah, the seams are kind of gnarly. As much as it is a pain, as much as it is a pain in the butt to do hiding your seams, it pays off. So for example, okay, let me grab you 2 pieces of armor just to show comparison. Where's my chest piece? Where is? Oh, okay, I gotta move that, gotta move that, gotta move that. Oh my god, I've got so much armor now. Holy shit. That's that. That's covered in dog hair. There we go. Okay. So this to show you comparison. Okay. To overhead view. So this is 2 pieces. This is from the little guy's Mando armor. So 2 pieces, and I just acetone welded them together, and then I literally just sanded them. So you could see here, I did do like a very quick go at it with the Bondo spot filler just to fill the gap, but I didn't really go crazy on trying to flatten it out, okay? And you can see the seam line. So this is what happens if you spend 10 minutes of work on a part, okay, before you go to paint. So yeah, sure, like you can barely see the layer, or the layer lines aren't as pronounced because I did sand the whole thing, but this is like a 5 to 10 minutes prep job before painting. Whereas this piece here, this is 4 pieces. And if you don't believe, well, you can't see because I got the foam over it, but you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. This is 4 pieces, and you can't see the seam. Well, actually, you might be able to in the perfect lighting, but when you're looking at this straight on, you can't see the seam. This seam is hidden because there's actually a bend in the part here. So this goes along this, where it changes. It's no longer flat, like it tapers down. So that line is supposed to be there, but there's also a seam there. So, and also you can't see the seam here. So the difference is 10 minutes of prep work over multiple days, because you gotta let it dry and whatnot. So prep work sucks, but it depends what you're looking to get out of it. For like the little kids armor, man, I'm not gonna spend months. This I did it in 2 days. So yeah, it comes down to what you're looking to get out of the armor. So if you're just looking for something quick, for a quick Halloween costume on a little kid, don't spend, you know, 3 days sanding and painting and whatever. Just good enough, because let's be honest, it's a little kid. He's probably going to destroy it anyway. So yeah. But I do like your gauntlets came out very good. Again, seams. But on the gauntlets, the seams aren't too bad because they kind of work with it. But you're getting there. You're getting there. You got to learn. It's how you learn. My first part that I finished, I purposely did the boots. Literally the first part of my Mando armor actually finished were like the little boot caps, because they're the farthest part away from the eyes. Printing in ABS or ASA, yes. That's another reason. The little guy's Mando armor, it's all PLA. And PLA sucks to sand. Whereas ABS, I literally took my palm sander. I just went brrr and do the whole thing. If you want minimal effort, get a kid's costume off Amazon from box store. Well, yeah, but it's not custom then. Okay, so what we got here? Star Wars 3. This is my first cosplay 3D print. Thanks for people on the Discord helping me perfect my Loki crown because the horns are not horny enough. First model wasn't scaled right because it was one piece and there are a lot of imperfections, so I opted for separate pieces. Yeah, separate pieces for something like this probably makes a lot of sense. Yeah, the costume and printing some weapons rather than stealing my son's toys and pauldrons too, but prints weren't coming out in time for Halloween, so I spray painted the crown and some books out. There you go. Make do with what you got. So yeah, so we got the whole thing here. So this is the first one they printed, and as you can see, there were some issues, but then went back at it. Multiple pieces, broken crown or broken horn. And then this is that Bondo spot filler putty. So you slather this over everything. Don't overdo it because then you gotta sand more, but it fills in all the little cracks and crevices and layer lines and whatnot. And then some boots. And there's your costume. Voila. That works. That works. I like this entry because it shows you the progression. It shows you, you know, first, there we go. Shows you the first attempt, how everything's done. I like this entry. So I will put you down if I can remember how to properly take a screenshot. Okay, so that will be costumes. You're gonna beat Bravo here. There we go. And let me just get a picture of the full one. Just so we know. You move over there, okay, and there we go. There we go. And then we have Jean-Paul. First time painting a 3D print, Obi-Wan blaster with my own custom paint. Need more practice on painting. That's how you get good. You keep practicing. For a first attempt, not bad. Let's take a look. Not too bad. Not too bad. A little bit of layer lines. Still got layer lines, but that's, again, 5 minutes versus 5 hours. And, you know, sometimes you just want to get it done. It's a nice little blaster. Oh, here's the print itself. I guess it's on Etsy. That's how you get good. Exactly. The DL44 is pretty easy to print. Star Wars, and yeah, because it's Star Wars stuff's all tubular, and also a lot of the Star Wars blasters are just like Sten guns and whatnot, so it's all tubes. Pit droid. Awesome. Pit droid, Buster. Okay. Oh, doggo for scale. Although this is, I guess it's a doggo. The dog looks pretty real. Okay, yeah, this is definitely an entry right here because Pit droid's cool. Okay, so props. There we go. Okay. Leadhead. Hey all, my friend asked me to spice up his Halloween costume this year. I'm gonna go as Tengen Uzui from Demon Slayer. Just like one of my Japanese animes. I found a couple of good models online for the sword, but none of them had the printability or accuracy I was after. Spent a good time in CAD and pop this bad boy out. There's no post-processing required. Just print, remove any brim, and assemble. Okay, so it's all multiple parts. A little trick in CAD for copper blade sections to make them look like folded layer construction, despite being printed in a bed surface. So this is multiple pieces, and you just glue it together. So these are not an MMU print, it looks like. Oh, very nice. And then this probably is just like one layer, and you just, this is probably like a one layer print, and it has like the text cut out, and it just glue. Yeah, it is. It's literally like a one layer or two layer print, and then you just glue it on over the bottom thing, and it looks like it's carved. Oh, that's a nifty little trick. That's actually really nice. That is really cool idea. Also, this, having a big cutout in your sword like this is really dumb. Like, really dumb. But it's my Japanese anime, so yeah. That is, dang it. We're almost out of entries, but all these entries have been like mint. Okay, Dom, I think your lightsaber got replaced as yeah, Mobile Dom, your lightsaber here. I think this is a cooler weapon entry. The cutouts are carotid catchers. The cutouts are a weak point because if you hit somebody, you know, hit something here, it's just gonna break here. There's a reason this part of the blade is thicker. Okay, this is my costume. A wearable Iron Man helmet. It actually moves, printed and painted. The buttons move up and down on a long cord, so I don't have to reach up to the helmet every time I want to do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Oh, yeah. Okay. But it's not painted. So. In terms of a 3D printed costume, well, it's just the helmet. But here's the thing, you could wear the Iron Man helmet by itself with like clothes, and that would be a costume, I think. Because it's not a prop. Oh shoot, well, this is a prop or a costume? Because honestly, I think its closest competition or closest analog is the phaser. But if you're looking at costumes, it's just a headpiece. So in here, it would be going up against the Kitty Mando, because that is 3D printed just a helmet. We already got rid of the Squid Games guy, I think. Did we get rid of the Squid Game? Yeah, Squid Game guy is gone already. Yeah, it's costume. It's costume. As cool as the cat is, I'm not saying the cat is low effort, but this has more effort. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Krasverd, my Adika wanted a base. Okay, I guess people that do Mandalorian armor like refer to it by like the Star Wars name. You know, everyone in Star Wars speaks English, so a helmet is a helmet. but apparently it's a bucket or a bucky, or I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. So I'm assuming this is my family member, friend, cousin, wife, husband, I don't know. My person wanted a bucket. I don't have a printer at the moment, so it's temporary ASA and CF ASA with 2-liter bottle for visor. So is this multiple parts or is this like a small one? Yeah, oh, the 2-liter bottle, yeah. Get a 2-liter bottle and just get like some vinyl, like the stick-on window tint, and those work really good for the visors. They're really thin too, so if you got like a visor that you need to like, it's gotta be curvy or something, they're easier to fiddle with. But yeah, you use a clear pop bottle and you just put window tint over it. That's like the really quick, cheap, easy way to do it. Printed in parts, okay. A lot of priming, a lot of painting, a lot of Bondo ahead in your future. Believe me. Like, it's quite a bit of work to get it to, you know, a state where you don't see layer lines. Of course, you can't also cheat like I do and spray the whole thing with texture so that you don't have to hide the layer lines as much. Okay. Simply got a sword, and we got, what is that guy from? Is that the guy from Overwatch, the Reaper guy? I don't know. Dip it in epoxy. There are ways, like you can dip it in resin. You can acetone smooth it or vapor smooth it. There are ways. First big project printed in PLA on an Ender 5. Got some Mando armor with the Mando sweater. And Boba Fett. Okay, so this is before painting. Are these the same armor? No, these are different armors. Different armors. Oh, different people. Oh, that's cool. So this one looks like it's just raw printed. So originally this was actually the plan for the little guy's armor. I was just gonna print it in straight up silver PLA and not do a thing to it. But I actually didn't have any silver PLA. So I ended up printing it in gray PLA and painting it for the most part. Yeah, so this is just straight up printed. That's not bad. And then you got the Boba Fett. And this one is painted. Is this, I don't know if you're in chat here, but is this, what's it, Sintel, Sintrex, Cytex? I don't know. It's like, there's a flat material, flat plastic that a lot of people use for like the Boba Fett armors. And it's like, you just cut it and you could heat it and you could shape it. And I can't remember what the plastic's called, but a lot of people use them with the Boba Fett armor. So, we already have a Boba Fett. We got the little kitty Boba Fett. But I think this Boba Fett beats it because this is more of the armor and it's a family. So yeah, so that's the new Boba Fett. There we go. Sentra. Okay, Sentra, yeah. And then I think we got one more contest entry. Let me just double check here and make sure nobody snuck in anything under the wire. Nope, we're good. And made my son his Halloween costume this year. Wanted to go as Nightwing. Told me this 2 days ago. There you go. Don't need to actually. That visor came out really good. Holy shit. Like it actually is very fitting to the face. Like it actually sits very well on the face there. That's actually nice. I'm actually impressed. Like, when it comes to DIY costumes, one of the first things, like, as I was getting, and I'm speaking like from a position of authority of somebody who is not even finished one suit of Mandalorian armor, so take my words with many grains of salt. But proportions and fitment are something that stands out right away when you're doing, like, you know, this fits really good to the face. Like there's no massive gaps anywhere. Like, this actually fits really well on his face, and that, like, looks good. So, like, that I think gets a lot of points because it actually fits very well on the face. Like, it's not like all crazy blocky. Like, most people that do helmets are way too big. The helmets are way too big. So, like, airbrushed. Yeah, that actually is a really, I give this one credit. It's very simple. It's a very simple entry, but it's very, the problem is it better than any of these? Is it better than any of these? Because this is, I would say the closest one to it would be this. I think if I'm on the short list, it's only fair to show you the little GIF I DM'd for scale. 1 second here. Let me. What is, oh, this is, so there's the swords. Okay, there's the swords. And he's holding them like that. Which one are you? Are you this guy? There we go. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, there's that, there's that. Go back to that channel. Okay. So, he's Riker. Okay, so here's the problem. Here's our conundrum. That's all the entries. So that's all the entries for this month's contest. So we've got a conundrum here because we've got 5 entries here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can only have 4. Okay, so this one sticks in because it's a weapon, and this is a weapon category. This one is like the electronics category. This one is just so dang simple, I love it. So we have Pit Droid and Boogie Woogie, not Boogie Woogie. So I kind of like the droids over Boogie Woogie. I like the droids over Boogie Woogie, I think. I think we're gonna go with the droids. What headset is this? This is Eachine EV800Ds that I stuck a bunch of stickers on because, well, why not? Yeah, droid. Yeah, brain slug. No, the brain slug is awesome. Okay, so we got our entries here. So we got okay. Just making up the okay, so let's see here. Big one. Okay, so these are our entries here for, oh, 1 second here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are our entries. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's that one. And now that's for the props. And now costumes. So the costumes, we've got 5 here. And I'm thinking out of these 2 are staying. So the Mandos and the Tauntaun are staying. So we have helmet, face mask, or face. Is this a helmet or what would you call this? Anyways, one of these has to go. One of these has to go. So left to right, 1, 2, 3. I will let you guys pick. I will let you pick. Start poll. To go. So you're voting on the one that you don't think should be still here. So we have Iron Man, Loki, Nightwing. Ask my community. Well, I'm doing a poll. You don't have to type it in chat. Like I don't get me wrong. I appreciate the interactions, but and we'll leave it open for like a couple minutes unless one really stands out. And then don't forget too, if you haven't had a chance, in the video description, you can enter to win a spool of Polymaker filament. We give away a spool every stream. And then also, if you do want to help support the channel, the content I create, things I do, there's links in the description as well. Consider becoming a channel member, because not only do we do these monthly streams where we do contests, every month we also do a members only stream. So if you're a member of the channel or a Patreon supporter, you get to hang out on that super secret stream and also get access to the super secret channel in the Discord that nobody knows about, where you get early videos and whatnot. Oh, the choices. There we go. You're supposed to be aimed up. There we go. Okay. Ooh, it's close between Loki and Night. Okay, so 1 second here. Ah, my mouse died. And pull. There you go. Remove the one that wasn't losing. So again, you're voting on which one should be removed because we only have 4 and I have 5 here. So vote for either Loki or Nightwing. It's a character from Batman. Okay, it's looking like Nightwing is gonna be the one. Yeah. So yeah, it was Nightwing before and it's Nightwing again, so. Yeah, looks like Nightwing. Okay, so do this. All right, so you go there. There. You go there. And you go there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually. 4. There we go. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock. We'll start with the costumes. Okay, we'll start with the costumes. So start a poll. Costume winner. Add option. Add option. 1, 2, Loki. 3, Mandos. 4, Tauntaun. There we go. I think I spelled tauntaun right. Okay. Vote for the winner. I'm not gonna look at it. We got 5 minutes. So it's 5 o'clock right now. At 5:05, the winner will be decided. And again, the winner will get a spool of Polymaker filament and some stuff from the Only Benchy store. You get a choice of either hat or shirt. Oh, and also, you'll be happy to know, I got a multimeter. I went and bought a multimeter, so now I have a multimeter. Yay! It's a Nova 3320. The winner is clear already. Is it? So how I do the polls, if nobody gets 50%, we do a runoff. So what that means is if nobody gets 50%, the top two go against each other again until one gets 50%. Okay, you're above that currently. Is it a blowout? Yeah, okay. I think tauntaun wins. It's currently 63% tauntaun, with Mando's in second place with 23% of the vote. Yeah, it's looking like it's a blowout for the tauntaun. Politics voted like that in Canada. Oh yeah, first past the post and poll. Okay, yeah, tauntaun won. Yeah, that's a tauntaun. So here is your winner. Chicken dinner. Nerq, congratulations, you win. Winner. And then what I do is I save the file, and this is how I keep track of everything. Okay, so there's that one. Now for props, start a poll. So prop winner. Add option. 1 is phaser. 2, brain slug. 3, anime swords. And 4 is hit droid slash buzz droid. Ask the community. There you go. And again, I'm not going to look at it unless one is really blown out. So there you go. While I do that, I'm just going to sit here and imagine a little squirrel on a happy tree having fun. Having both droids. It's a pair. My contest. I can bend the rules if I feel like it. I'll be honest though, I think the pit droid's the one that counts. Happy little trees, even the happiest of trees. The happiest of little trees. I hate anime, but I love those swords. I like the layered, where you printed it with different layers, like you printed multiple different parts and you layered them to give the whole effect. Am I from New York? No, I'm from Canada. Eh? So what are we at right now? What are we at? We have 131 votes, yet right now we have 218 people. So this is actually looking, well, it's not as close as I thought it would be, but we still don't have a clear winner. So we'll leave it open for another like 2 minutes and then we'll do the runoff. Unfortunately, Brain Slug is not doing well. Sorry, Dustin. Hypnotic Frog. Yeah, Hypnotoad would have compelled you to vote for him. All glory to the Hypnotoad. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna do a runoff between the ooh, even the droids aren't. Okay, in 1 minute I'm gonna call it, because it's between Anime Sword and Pit Droid for who's gonna do the runoff against the phaser. Yep, okay. There we go. So, start a poll. One phaser and number 4 droids. There you go. There we go. So we'll leave it open for a couple minutes unless it's a blowout. It looks like it's gonna be a blowout. Those aren't the droids I'm looking for. They're the droids I'm looking for, though. Yeah, another blowout. Okay, looks like the phaser won. What do we have? How many votes? 122 votes. Yeah, that ain't gonna change. Phaser won. Dawn! Congratulations, Dawn. Yay! Okay, let me make it official. So I gotta find Dawn's post now. And who won the costume? Who won the costume? I can't remember. Who won the costume? Tauntaun Kid. There you go. So if you want to see the winners, go on the Discord. The channel's locked, but you can still react. So you can still react to them. You can still check everything out. But basically you can no longer chat in this channel. So congratulations to the winners. So you'll each get a DM from me after the stream ends. Because I'm sending you the merch, I need some information from you, like shipping addresses and whatnot. But for I'll send you the link to get your filament from Polymaker. And as well, also, it's not over yet. It ain't over till I say it's over. Because every stream, we give away a spool of filament. And at the end of this stream, we'll continue doing that because that's what we do. So if you haven't entered, link in the description. So, that was only an hour and 10 minutes. Usually not as many entries this month. Not as many entries this month. But I think a lot of it's kind of a bigger entry, because the other one before was just like post a picture of your spaghetti. Because everyone has spaghetti. So what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now? Am I gonna do some painting or some weathering? I might end up doing some weathering. Because I do have another project that we're gonna get started this week, involving a Duet 2 and CNC stuff, but I think a full stream for that is probably the best idea. Isn't the link in the description even if you have entered? Well, that's where you enter. It's a different link every stream. Did the quad survive the week? Yeah, the quad survived. So let me go get the parts that we need to paint. Got these. Got these. So we got to do some weathering. Do these make my thighs look big? Okay. And I'm just realizing I still haven't done a gauntlet. I got to do a gauntlet still. There we go. Okay. Thunder thighs. These actually do give you pretty big thunder thighs because these sit on top of your like these give you thunder thighs. And then the leg pauldrons. I'm waiting. I know I'm gonna break them. I'm waiting to snap these off. I know I'm gonna snap them off. But this kind of sits on like that. And I'm just waiting to snap them off. I know it's gonna happen. And then the berry protector. So yeah, so this is it for the legs. So other than one wrist gauntlet that I haven't even started yet that I completely forgot about that I got to finish for tomorrow, this is all that's left to do on the armor. I gotta get some water. Actually, we're gonna do it a different way this time. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Well, first, I'm gonna put a garbage bag down because this is gonna make a mess. Because we are doing weathering, okay? So, what we're doing is we're basically taking black acrylic paint, diluting it a bit in water, and then using something like a paper towel, we are applying it to kind of give it everything a weathered look. Okay, so there we go. And it makes an absolute mess and it gets everywhere. So I need to make some room here. Why do I have so many empty boxes? On the floor. On the floor, on the floor. Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody, walk the dinosaur. Okay, don't lose these. I need these. Dremel. Well, I got a Dremel. Dremel can go over here. At one point, I had room in this room. At one point, I had room in this room. But it is not this point, not this day. I think that paint might be a little too dry. Love what you did with the hair, thinking of doing the same haircut. Exactly. You just walk into the barber and you're just like, yo, I want an afro. And they you know, you pay $8 and then they stand in front of you for a second, block the mirror, and then when they turn away, you got an afro. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So, literally cheap, generic, black acrylic paint. And you just go, I probably have way too much water in here. Yeah, I got way too much water in here. That means I need to put a lot of paint in here. Yeah, there's a million different ways to do this. This is the way I've been working on, that I've been doing for this, and it seems to be working okay, so we're gonna stick with it. If it ain't broke, you ain't doing it right. You got the apron on. Yeah, I don't want to get my clothes dirty. That's why I wear the apron. Sent you some more details on the sword I made and how to get the layer effect. If you want to check it out sometime, I'll pop them in the Discord channel for the others. Awesome. I love how many people are like, he's not wearing the apron. He's not wearing the apron. I'm like, Bob Ross don't wear an apron, but Bob Ross is getting dirty right now. So this technique is super simple, super easy. All you do is you just kind of that and you just go blah, 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 blah. So you get it on everything, make a mess, do it on something that you don't mind getting dirty. And sometimes you have to use the brush to get in all the nooks and crannies. And I found you can like think about it too much. Like it's very easy to actually think about this too much when you do it. Make sure you get the edges. That's basically it. Like this is basically the whole technique. Boom, done. And then you just put it aside and let it dry. That's it. That's how I've done all the armor. 2 seconds, done. But what you really should be doing is apply it heavy and then let it like set up for a second and then dab it off. Usually paint on top of puppy pee pads from the dollar store. Yeah, that works. Like literally do. I've done it over garbage bags. Done. From my Warhammer days, yeah. Wash and dry brush. Oh my god, I had an Imperial Guard army, right? I did an Imperial Guard army. So I had hundreds of grunts that like got chewed up because they're Imperial Guard grunts. I even ran conscripts for a while, but it's like, oh, you need 3 paints. You have to have 3 colors per model. It's like, okay, everyone gets a skin color, brown fatigues, and like a red helmet, and it looks like ass. And then all you do, you take the wash and you apply the wash, and you're done, and it looks amazing. Washes are magic. Dab it off in the direction of the imaginary light source. For a minifigure, yes, but I would say for armor, no, because armor you're going to be having variable light sources. Yeah, wash is amazing. This is basically what a wash is. You're basically washing it. Because you put it on a little heavy, and then you just kind of... And remember, it's going to dry lighter than what you're seeing right now. But I kind of want these to be dirtier because these are down by your boots. So, voila. And actually, I need to go upstairs and get actual rags. So, I'll be back in 1 second. While I'm gone, the baby's in charge. There we go. Okay, so normally when I do this, I use these shop towels, okay? They're more robust, but also the big difference is, and I was noticing this on the little parts, I just didn't care because they're little parts and you're not gonna really notice it. Most paper towels have a pattern in it. So when you're dabbing, you leave this pattern on the part. These are just kind of smooth, so they don't leave the pattern. So if you look, you can kind of see a pattern a little bit from the blotches. So that's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, you let it dry up for a bit, and there you go. I might do this again. Yeah, I'll do one more. Also, another good tip, keep a piece that you've already finished nearby for reference, because sometimes you got to do multiple times. You got to do the wash application multiple times, and it's good to have a finished piece of armor sitting nearby, like the helmet, to kind of just, you know, hold it up to the same light and go, yeah, that's the same. That's the same. When Citadel started selling washes priced exactly like normal paints. I can't remember how much like the paints were. I know Citadel stuff is way overpriced. I know that, but I can't remember how much I paid for my the paints when I did Warhammer. I know it was too much. I know I paid too much. Need the Star Wars scene paper. That'd be kind of funny. Okay, so let's put that there. Let's get this down because it's gonna make a mess on my desk. So when you're doing this, a big hint that, you know, I self-realized, if it's a part of the armor that you're not going to see, don't spend time on it. Focus on my face, camera. Oh my God, it cannot find my face. There we go. So, for example, these thigh guards, right? The thunder thighs, they sit like this on my legs. So the bottoms here, who really cares? Because nobody's gonna be lying at my feet looking up and critiquing the work under here. So when it comes to sanding, priming, painting, spend the majority of the time on stuff people will see. So for example, on the Mando armor, the helmet, the chest pieces, the shoulders, and the wrist gauntlets. I think those are like the critical things that people will see, because nobody's gonna look at your boots. Okay, they're gonna see your boots, but they're not gonna look at your boots. So the things that stand out are the things that you spend the time on. So. So what I've kind of found doing works really well is you're still going to prime and paint those hard to reach areas, but you're not going to spend all the time getting rid of all the layer lines and all that other stuff. You're basically, you know, just going to let it be, because people aren't going to look at it close, especially leg stuff. It's on your legs. If it looks good from 5 feet away, it's good enough in my opinion. Tom 25. I will peek and see there. When Steve Jobs told Steve Woz to relay out the Apple PCB to make it look tidier, and Woz said, but no one will know, but we will. This is true. This is true. But it also comes down to, it's your armor. Put the time into it that you think you want to put into it. So for me, I'm going for the things that really stand out are good up close, and everything else is good for 5 feet. That's kind of what I've been aiming for, is basically, you know, the helmet. I put a lot of time into the helmet, a lot of time into the blaster, a lot of time into like the chest piece and the shoulders, and like the things that I think stand out the most and people will notice the most, I put the most time in. And then other stuff like, you know, the boots. Yeah, I did them quick. The ammo packs. I didn't even sand the ammo packs. Like I literally just did no work on them at all. I literally took them off the printer and painted them after texturing them. And what do I mean by that? Where are they? Right here. So these are the ammo packs, right? They hold the, yeah, see? So these hold the ammo for the blaster, okay? So these I did some time on, okay? But these are literally straight out of the printer. Okay, now you won't focus on my face. So these are straight out of the printer. Focus on the thing, focus on the thing. They're straight out of the printer. And all I did was hit them with a few coats of the texture to give them like a rugged appearance, and then just painted them. Good enough. Because they sit on your belt. And they're just props. Camera's trying to focus on the Mando helmet. Maybe. I'm sure there are people that do like actual proper cosplay stuff just looking at me right now being like, what are you doing? You're ruining it. Hey, pushing plastic. There you go. One weathered up thigh guard. Two weathered up thigh guards. Yeah, if you're looking, that one, there's that. So you still get the sheen of the metallic, but it's not as bright, which is what I kind of want. I want it to look like, you know, distressed metal. Like it's metal that's been sitting around for a while. So it's no longer, you know, compare this shiny silver to this. See how it's got just enough to make it look like it's, you know, it's used, it's lived in. Go. I'm getting paint all over my Stream Deck. Steam Deck. Stream Deck? Steam Deck. What is a copper looking paint? Oh, what copper looking paint? POV, lubing the rails before bolting to your Ender 3. It's not motor oil, it's literally just black acrylic paint with just watered down. Yeah. Oh, the red. No, it is literally so this paint is the silver is Rust-Oleum dark steel, and the red is GM autumn maple metallic. It's an automotive paint. So the crappy thing is, I didn't realize that at first, is you can only buy it in small cans, and it's kind of expensive because it's automotive paint. So that kind of sucks. If I were to do this again, I probably would have tried to find a non-automotive paint to do all this in. But I really like how this color is. Like I sat there, the thing with automotive paint, there's a ton of color options. Like see on here, I didn't even bother sanding the bottom here. because it's the bottom. Who cares? Nobody's gonna see. I will see, and I know it's there, and I don't care. So this is metallic red GM Autumn Maple paint. So it's just automotive paint. There you go. And then how these turned out. Keep an eye on them. If you see any like running lines, try and get rid of them. But there you go. There's a distressed. Oh, see, this is, you gotta be careful with these nooks and crannies. No shiny. Yeah, see, this one ain't too bad. There you go. But yeah, easy, quick, easy. Makes it look worn, makes it look like, you know, it's been in a firefight or two. Still, that one's still dry. Hobbit, thank you for becoming a member. What is the ratio to my wash? This. I like it a little on the thicker side, like if you're wondering. So if you look there, it's just like that color. I like it a little on the thicker side because you only have to do like one coat if you're good at it and you're lucky. Sometimes you got to do more than one coat. But basically, it's try it out. I always end up making way too much, but it is what it is. So now our the berry protector looks like steel, like it looks like, you know, and then the texture itself also helps a lot. Because that's why I went with the texture finish. So if you really absolutely like really look at it, you might be able to pick out a layer line or two. Okay. If you really look at it, you might be able to pick out a layer line or two. But like if you right on the bottom there, right on the bottom, if you really look on the bottom there, you can kind of see the layer lines. But that's the parts like this, you don't see that. So. Also, what are you doing staring at my berries? So, yeah, it's easy to overthink it too much and like worry about it too much. Just kind of, I find being messy with the wash helps because it just hides all your imperfections. Like all your where you taped it and it's kind of not, it didn't kind of bled a little bit. Yeah, no, just put more wash there, make it hide it. How many hours do you think went over the suit over the months? Well, here's the thing. I've been working on this since like late June or early July. But like there would be periods where I didn't do anything for like a couple days on it. Or like one day I just, you know, sanded a few parts. So this was never meant to be a rush project. I'm just doing it because some of the parts a lot more than others. The helmet, I probably have a good half dozen hours into the helmet easily by itself, just in prep work. And putting it all together. Because here's the thing, painting takes no time. You go outside, you put your paint on, and then you come back 6 hours or 20 minutes later, you put another coat, and then you come back 6 hours later and it's dry. So painting takes forever, but the actual amount of work it takes to paint isn't much. It takes more time to tape it up. So. It's not a layer line, it's a weld. Exactly. So I need to figure out, because on the boots, these need to be able to pivot. So I need to put some straps in here and glue them so that this kind of pivots, I think. So let me go grab my boots. There we go. So yeah, so these are the boots, and literally I just went, and they're covered in Docker. I went to like a Value Village or like you know, the stores where you could buy used clothes. These, I think I paid 10 bucks for them. They're not the exact type of boots, but they're slip-on boots. That's what you want. And all I did was print the toe caps, and they're held on really tight with Velcro. But these are just glued on with Velcro, so I can take them off if I need to. There's enough room to pivot my toe and to walk, but these sit like that, and then you have the toe cap kind of sit like that. So this needs to be able to flex. So what I'm thinking is glue it on with some of the stretchy stuff, so that way it can sort of, what's with the non, this is how it is. Like the two leg pieces are different. Because the armor this is based off of is a character in The Mandalorian called, oh, my mouse froze. Unfreeze mouse, there we go. Paz Vizsla? So this is the armor set that I bought, the files, and you can see the armor isn't mirrored. Like the armor isn't mirrored. None of the parts are. Very few of the parts are. So can the part be attached to the boot? I could, but I kind of wanted to attach to this because that way it's one piece. So what I'm thinking is just kind of like take a little bit of the fabric material, like glue this on, and then just fold it over, glue this on, and then it'll stick. So that way you can just kind of do this and flop around. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can make that work. How are you gonna fit that hair in the Mando helmet? Easily. There's more room in these helmets than you think. Can't fit the glasses, but there we go. See? It works. I can't see the thing. There you go. That is, why is that making a cracking noise? I don't like that. Didn't take the wig off. It's not a wig. I don't know why you think it's a wig. It's not a wig. Okay, where's my super glue? I've been using so much hot glue. I'm sold on hot glue. I avoided using hot glue for like a good chunk of this project, and all of a sudden I'm like, screw it, and I just started using a ton of it. Did you make or buy the models for I bought it. They're from Galactic Armory. So you can buy the whole set of files for the armor. It's like 40 bucks, I think. Yeah, 40 bucks, and it comes with everything you see here. So mine, I did a different blaster. I did the DC-17M. which is the Republic Commando, Blastech Industry Republic Commando issued. So this is the blaster. And it's got, so this is the blaster that goes with, not with this armor, but this is what I'm using. I'm not using the chain gun because it's kind of dumb. So got this as my blaster, my pew pew. And then I actually swapped out some of the parts. So the chest piece is actually not from this set because the chest piece from this set will not fit on me. I'm a little too barrel chested, so it doesn't work. So yeah. I love my wireless hot glue gun from Ryobi. That would be cool. This is literally a dollar store glue gun. In terms of budget for glue guns, we don't have much of a budget. Too big boned. Okay, so let's try this. Yeah, we're just gonna rely on gravity, I think, for this. Why is Bob Ross here? Bob Ross is always here. Wonder if wireless glue gun is really something we need. Well, it's wireless, that way you don't have to keep finding sticks, right? Because the sticks are wireless. You just put them in the holder on the other side of the room, and as long as they got they're plugged in the wall, you don't have to, because losing these sucks. So, and always having to look for these. So these being wireless on the Ryobis is really nice. Imagine if somebody put a hot glue gun on a 3-axis motion system and dispensed the glue one layer at a time. That is a novel idea, sir. I think the people at Stratasys are looking for stuff to patent. They might be interested in your idea. You should reach out to them. So these go there. And then the plan is I put this here and I just kind of glue them on. And then hopefully it just kind of oh, hey puppy. Want to say hi? You can come say hi. Come here. You okay? Kisses. Mwah. Hey, get out of there. You don't want that. That's yucky. Somebody wanted to say hi. Little guy's like, Daddy has hair. Like, Daddy has always had hair. It's just, you know, a little bit less than it used to be. So nah, it's gotta be up higher. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. You can see the straps. So the good thing with hot glue, you can peel it off pretty easily, luckily. Will it be a bit noisy when I walk? Probably. So how can I attach these in a way that allows it to pivot? Oh, wait. I know how I can do this. There we go. That'll work. Oh, it should just flop around a bit, yeah. That works. And then what I can do is just put some little ones here on the side just to kind of keep it in place. Hot glue is hot. Hot glue is hot. There you go. Bueno. There's one done.
I still got to figure out how to attach this to myself. Take care, John. What are my numbers at? Ooh. Okay, note to self, try not to stream on Saturdays or Sunday afternoons anymore. Hot glue. I'll probably just use Velcro like everything else in this armor. There is so much Velcro holding this thing together, it's ridiculous. Like legit, so much Velcro holding this together. Like billions and billions of miles of Velcro. There. There we go. Sit ties. Oh, I gotta attach these to my legs too somehow. There we go. So I gotta figure out, I'm thinking that just sits like that. So I've got Velcro and kid socks. So what I can do is just do Velcro and just Velcro it to me. Like basically have one side be sticky and the other side soft, and then just have them onto each other. Leather belts. I don't have any leather belts. Otherwise I could. But what I'm going to do is with this, I'm going to stick something on the back to hide the Velcro, essentially, because you don't want to see the Velcro, right? Where's the E6000? This stuff has adhesive on the back of it, but I find just putting like a bit of E6000 before sticking it down kind of helps a lot to prevent it from, you know, coming loose, especially at the beginning and end, because that's where like the forces are like the strongest, I guess, or something. I don't know. Should probably unplug the hot glue gun. Wrapping up the install of my Rage Rabbit carrot feeder right now. Don't have any spare extrusions mounted, so I don't run any configuration tips. Follow the manual. When I built mine like while the manual was still being worked on. So unfortunately, my videos on it aren't, you know, the best in terms of from an educational standpoint. Okay, so this goes here. So I gotta figure out how long I gotta make this. How's the little one's armor? Hold on! Wow, my thighs are not as thick as I thought they were. So it sucks on this side. I have to basically just glue it on with just the adhesive. So let's use super glue because it's going to be quicker. Yeah, see, it's already coming off. Wait for that to dry. I thought my thighs were a lot bigger than they are. Oh well. Okay, so that's this one done. Now we gotta do this one. Wow, I have only this much left of the... I'm running really low on this. Luckily, this is like the last of it I need. What time are we at right now? 6:09. So don't forget, at the end of the stream, we're going to give away some filament from Polymaker. Give away some every stream. So if you haven't had a chance to enter to get some, you should do so now before the stream ends. Where's all my glue sticks? Glue sticks, where are you? Oh well. Where are you? Where did I put them? I don't know where I put them. They were in a bag. And I don't know where. Oh, they're there. They fell out of the bag. the stringies. Go. Howdy from the UK. Well, howdy. How you doing? Need to get rid of the enraged rabbit carrot feeder. Can you use hips and ABS at the same time with it? You can. So here's the thing with multi-material, okay? There is no perfect multi-material solution. Every way of doing multi-material has a downside. The issue with the enraged rabbit carrot feeder and any other single nozzle multi-material setup you have is the fact that you can't get the nozzle 100% purged between filament swapping. So what you run into is when you are printing multiple materials, such as a dissolvable material and a non-dissolvable material, what can happen is when you swap between them, either you have to purge a crap load of material to make sure the nozzle is fully clean, or you run the risk of cross-contamination, okay? Also, when you're running different temperature materials like PLA and ABS in the same nozzle, because you're constantly having to change the nozzle temperature, you run into clogging issues and whatnot. So that's kind of the downside of that setup. Okay. So there are my thigh pieces, my shin guards. We got to do the berry protector now. So how are we going to do the berry protector? That's a good question. Where's my belt? Put the belt in the other room. Hey, puppy. Okay. Say hello to my Mando belt. Yeah, I know. It was $5 on AliExpress. You can tell it was $5 on AliExpress because it came rusted. So, I need to attach this here, but I also need to actually use the buckle. So what I'm thinking, because this is going to sit right about here, and so it's going to sit right about there, and that'll go there, and that'll protect that. So that's that. So what we're going to do is take off 2 of these and mount them to this on the back so that they basically allow me to slip this on. So I've got to get these tabs off somehow. Oh my God, the finest Chinesium pot metal. No, that ain't. I can feel the metal falling apart. Like legit, I could feel the metal falling apart. So okay, so we're gonna have to basically, wow, these are really shitty. These are very shitty. So basically I have to, let's remove this right here. I'm gonna have to use a cutoff wheel, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a cutoff wheel because, yeah, I'm gonna have to go use it. Actually, I could just bend that over. Screw it. There we go. And this will allow me to slip it on over and it'll just kind of sit there. There we go, that works. Okay, I gotta bend this back over. Good old metal fatigue. Man, these tools are not as good as the, you know, my NSK. Anyways. Okay. So we need to mount this. Ah, shoot. I took my marker out to work on something and I forgot to put it back in here. Where is it? Marker. Marker. Where are you? Where are you, marker? Oh, it's in the other room, I think. Yeah, I stole it and I forgot to put it back. Shoot. Or it's buried under something. Probably buried under something, because you know how organized I am. And by organized, I mean very organized. So organized, you wouldn't believe it. Okay, so we want, there's that line. Goes there. That goes there. Now, this I'm going to have to E6000 on, because this is probably going to be pretty crappy. grinding off the paint so it actually sticks. Okay. Heat sets. Well, what I'm doing is I'm using E6000 to glue it on, and I'm also using some hot glue to hold it in place. So I'm doing both. Somebody... Florin! 25, print the parts. Print what parts? There we go. So now this, I can't put it on because the glue is all wet, but this will allow this to clip on over that and hide the belt buckle. So there we go. So that's another one done. And then these guys we'll just put on with Velcro because it's got these little clips on the back, but they've all broken. So Velcro to the rescue. Any reason to not use Velcro? It's because I could have used Velcro. I could have used Velcro and just stuck like a pad of Velcro on here, but this is kind of in an area where it's going to be moving a lot. It's the berry protector. So it's going to be, as you're walking, it's going to be constantly moving. So I think having it mounted more securely to something will kind of make it not fall off as easily. But for these, they're just props. They're just gonna hang on the belt. So these I'm just gonna Velcro on. Don't want the front to fall off. Yeah, you don't. We've had this issue. I know it's not a common issue, but it's an issue we've had several times on this channel. So we really don't want the front falling off. Because unfortunately, it is kind of an issue on this channel. I haven't done the backpack yet because I don't know if I'm going to do a backpack. I might just do a cloak, or I might do a more like realistic backpack. Like instead of a jetpack, use like a do a like an ammo pack or like a more like military back. Suck it in. Okay. One in the front, one in the back. Okay. Also, one of the reasons I use E6000, it's like a cement, but it's still somewhat flexible. So it's good on anything that, you know, might move. And also when it comes to moving, with Velcro, there's like two different types, right? You got the eyelet part and then the soft part. I put the soft part on anything that moves. So when I'm attaching like the armor to my suit, I'll put the soft part on the suit. And then the less flexible side goes on the armor. I don't know if it makes any difference. Well, that's kind of, I figured it might, you know, stand up a little bit better to being worn. The hook and the loop side, yeah. So one side, you could, like when you got it separate, you can see one side is more flexible than the other. Like you got the fuzzy side, right? The loop side, and it's very, you know, loosey-goosey. And then you have this side with all the hooks, and it's more stiff. So usually I put the stiff side, the hook side, on the armor, and then the soft side goes on the suit. So like, for example, the little guy's suit right here, I've got all the Velcro, the loop side, because it's on the clothes, right? And it bends. So this is the little guy's flight suit. Which, hey, if we hit 200 likes of the smash button, maybe I'll show you guys what it looks like, because I do have a video for it. So, okay, so that is the belt now done. So I'm now done all the stuff on the Mando armor, except for the one gauntlet I forgot to do. I completely forgot to do my left gauntlet. So I have to finish this guy tonight. Because I got the right gauntlet done. Wait, this isn't even the one I'm using. Uh-oh. That's a reject gauntlet. Or it's a not reject gauntlet. Is it in here? Uh-oh. We might have a problem. Are you over here, gauntlet? Ugh. No, that's another reject gauntlet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might have to use that one. We might end up having to use that one. Uh-oh. Yeah, we might end up having to use it. Oh well. This is scale too big. This is too big. It's too big. Unless it's in the garage. It might be in the garage already. Okay. No, I can't leave it off because then you just see the glove. You see the random glove that I use for the Mando gloves. So, like, yeah, it doesn't. I can make it work. Yeah, it's still a little too big. Florin, gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. Okay, what time are we at? We're at 6:30. I think we're gonna end it there because I've gotta get to work on this. And that I gotta go outside for. So, yeah, so for those that won, you'll get a DM from me later tonight on the Discord. Wow, this is the finest pot metalladium from China. The finest grade Chinesium. Okay, let's do our giveaway draw. You guys want to do a giveaway draw? I want to do a giveaway draw. Do you want to do a giveaway draw? Okay, so every stream we give away a spool of filament at the end of the stream from Polymaker. This stream is no different. So if you didn't enter, you'll have another chance on Tuesday. Did I unplug the hot glue gun? I did not. That's why I'm smelling hot glue. Okay. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me a number between 1 and 8. Somebody give me a number between 1 and 8. Does it matter my Discord's name? Are you talking about if you won the prize? I'm gonna message you on Discord, so it's gonna be based off your Discord thing. For this contest though, it's your name in chat here. And I think the first number was 5. So yeah, let's go with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shuffle. Let it go. Big winner, big winner, big winner, big winner. Who is the winner? We shall find out. Noah! Noah Reinhardt. That's a very main character from a video gamey name. What? Coda? Seriously? Oh. He's like whining at the door and then he turns away as soon as it's... Okay, anyways, Noah, you'll get an email from me after the stream ends. Fill out a little form and you get yourself some Polymaker filament. What's better than that? What's better than that? And then also, if you just want to like buy some Polymaker filament, because it's good printer chow, link in the description. Oh yeah, the floor is a mess. I gotta really clean this room. So yeah, we're gonna end it there. I hope you had fun today. I love these community streams, the contest streams. It's you know, it's a breakup in variety. You know, lately these streams are costing me more to run than me. But there will be another. We do this every month, so stay tuned on the Discord. Make sure you join the Discord so you'll see what Thursday, November's theme will be, because we change the theme up every month. So I haven't decided what we're going to do for next month's stream, but there will be another challenge. And usually the challenge stream is the 3rd week of the month, which is the same week as the member stream. So if you're a YouTube member or Patreon supporter, the 3rd week of the month, we usually do a little hangout stream, just us. So yeah, so we're gonna end it there. It's Sunday night. Unfortunately, people got work tomorrow, so that kind of sucks, but yeah, it is what it is. So hope you all had fun. Congratulations to the winners of the contest. Again, you get your choice of an Only Benchy hat or shirt, along with some Polymaker filament. Congratulations to Noah for winning that Polymaker spool at the end of the stream here. Shout out to Polymaker for providing the prizes for the contest and whatnot. You're awesome. And yeah, for chat, hope you had fun. I know it was a little bit of an oddball stream. We kind of did some prop work and whatnot, but hey, it's content. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. Enjoy what's left of your weekend. Bob Ross saying goodbye.